So I've been using the Google Home for a few weeks now, and I wanted to do a quick review. Overall, this is a pretty amazing device, but there's one thing that's probably going to keep me from buying any more of them. I'll get into that in a couple minutes here, but before I do that, I want to show you some of the cool things about this device, as well as give some real-world demos and examples of how this really works. So the first thing I want to show you is the awesome speech recognition it has. My 2-year-old daughter can actually use this device, so rather than tell you, let me cut now to a clip of her using it.
Okay, Google, turn the living room lights on, please.
Sure, turning 3 lights on.
So that was my 2-year-old controlling my living room lights, which you saw, obviously. I am using a Vera home automation controller, which isn't integrated yet with Google Home, but the nice thing is there is a Hue bridge that you can install, and then you can integrate. I'm sure native integration will be coming soon because Google's already promised to open it up, but until then it already works, which is a great feature. So the next thing I want to show you is the I guess distance voice recognition. So I'm about 20 feet away from the Google Home right now, and it still works great. Hey Google, play Jack Johnson on Pandora Radio.
All right, here's the Pandora station called Jack Johnson.
So there you go, picked me up across the room. Very quick response as well, which is awesome. The other thing I like is it will recognize my voice very well if music is playing. For example, hey Google, turn up the volume. Hey Google, set the volume to 80%. So pretty awesome. Hey Google, stop the music. So very responsive even from across the room with music playing, which I think is pretty amazing. Another thing I like about the Google Home is it's easy for my kids to use and they like using it, which I think is a big plus for me because I like to get them involved in my home automation projects in any way I can, as well as technology. So I'm not going to go into all the different things it has, the personal assistant features and asking it directions or facts. There's a lot of other videos out there that do that. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I've modified some of my Android phones and tablets to use Google as a speech recognition. So the Home doesn't add too much to what I already have. It's actually a little bit more limited in what commands I can offer. But what it does offer me is speech recognition from anyone. That's one of the downsides of my tablets and phone setup is it's kind of customized to my voice. I did add my wife and my son, but it's not great at picking it up. The Google Home is virtually every time. Because I already have speech recognition on my phones and tablets, the Home Assistant feature wasn't the top reason for me buying this. What I was actually hoping to do was get a cool voice assistant as well as a speaker. So you can see back here, I have a Sonos. Sonos is amazing. I love it. My wife loves it. Easy to use. People come over and use it. It's great. The problem is it is expensive. For these Play ones, I think maybe on Black Friday you'll be able to get them for $150, but normally it's $200. Well, I want to have audio in at least 5 rooms in my house, so I can afford that. So what I was hoping to do is get these homes and put them around my house and have them sound good enough. We're not audiophiles in my house, I just want to have good enough audio. Unfortunately, that is the downside. I've seen various reviews saying it's a great speaker. It's not. I gave it a try. It is nowhere near Sonos Quality. So if you're hoping to do the same thing as me, unfortunately you won't. And that brings me to the downfall of this device for me and why I will probably not be buying any more. This device is a little bit pricey for what I'm hoping. So I already have the voice recognition around my house, so I don't really need it, and the audio is just not good enough for me. So what I really need from Google is something like the Amazon Dot. Just give me voice recognition and an audio out so I can add better speakers. Or, and Google, if you're listening, this would be awesome, give me a speaker that's Sonos Quality with your voice recognition built in. That would be ideal as well. Because what I want is I want multi-room audio in my house. Now, I will say that you can get that. It's just not ideal yet, and it does not require a Google Home. So what I've done is I've gone out and got a couple of Chromecast audio devices, and you can pair those and make a whole house audio system. Now, it's not as great as the Sonos, not as user-friendly, but it definitely works and it's way cheaper. The problem is I don't really need a Google Home to do that. I can just use my phone, or my wife can use her phone, to join all those into one group. So, amazing device. If you're looking for a personal assistant, voice recognition, it works awesome. If you're looking for a great speaker, it's not there, unfortunately. It sounds decent, it sounds okay, but if you turn it up and you're looking for it's close to a Play 1 quality, it's not close, unfortunately. So if you have any questions, comments, post them in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer if I can. Thanks for watching, everyone.